BGSU Athletic Hall of Fame induction night. Leif Elsmo is here from the 1970 lacrosse team. Leif, great to see you, and congrats to you and your teammates.
Well, great to be here. Our program, we feel, is very special. It was only 14 years here at BG, but we've made so many great things that plant us in the history of BG and U.S. lacrosse. So the 70 team was undefeated, and they'll be honored tonight.
And I was reading through some of the notes, and the fact that you guys broke into the national rankings, really at that time, if you weren't on the East Coast, that was unheard of, right?
Well, you're absolutely true. And not only that, but it happened in 5 years. So Mickey Cochran comes out here, and in '66 it becomes a varsity sport. In 5 years, we're 6th in the nation, undefeated, 4 All-Americans, 3 All-Conference players, and that team generated enough interest that 5 years later, we did it again.
And of course, when you look at Mickey, I mean, what can you say? I'm sure all of you guys are thinking about him and the program, right?
Yeah, he's very special, and we think that through his filter of character, really it molded us in business and going forward to be successful. He was an amazing guy at a time that was a little bit tough to work with, because that was 1970. Things were in chaos. You had the Kent State situation going on, but we had Mickey Cochran driving a 1936 Chevy with a 1927 Yale haircut, and we would go to his house every Friday for brownies and cookies, and that was our compass, Todd, and it really did us well.
How many of your teammates are able to be here tonight?
You know what, we've got about, to my count, I see more people than I thought were coming. We have about 40, 20 were on the team, and of the 20, maybe only 10 played. So it just kind of shows you how our group, it really doesn't matter. Like if you talk to anybody else at a school, you say, I played lacrosse, and they would say, what year? And they tell you, you don't say that to Bowling Green guy. They say, I played lacrosse. And you say, oh, you were a Bowling Green lacrosse guy. We don't differentiate the years. We have pride in being at this school for those 14 years and playing. So we've got 40 here, 20 that played on this roster, and maybe 10 of those guys actually got in the games.
Of course, lacrosse is not a sport everybody's real familiar with, and they don't have it at the university anymore. Where did you guys play back in that day?
Actually, we played in the stadium, believe it or not.
Okay.
Now, the club team played in the middle next to University Hall and stuff, and I had the option as a captain in '73 to play back on campus or to play in the stadium, and I really should have played in the campus because it would draw thousands just walking by with curiosity. But we would get a group that knew us well that come out to the stadium and follow our team, and we were proud of that following.
Leif, to wrap it up, talk about the memories coming back on campus. So what kind of things are going through your head and your guys' head?
Well, what you make me think of is my son, who was a Division I player, said, Dad, I can't wait to see where you played. I can't wait to see the town. And I stopped him right there. He said, see how the town has grown and the camp. I said, stop, Nick. The town hasn't changed at all, and that's exactly how we want it. But the campus has really elevated itself. The school property itself is hard for me to even recognize. I think you've done a great job with what's going on here, with the structure on campus, the way it's organized, and it shows off really well.
Leif Elsmo and the 1970 BGSU lacrosse team going in the Hall of Fame tonight. A well-deserved honor. Leif, you're a great spokesman for your teammates. We congratulate you.
Thank you very much.